Hey guys, this is nuts. We just got a by definition V-shaped recovery. I mean, look at this. We went straight down off the bad CPI news this morning, and I didn't even want to check my portfolio. I woke up down 1.34%, and now here we are today up 1%. So this is a nearly like 3% swing from the bottom, which is crazy. And it's not just that. Look at the QQQ today. They were down to 452 or 451 and they closed at 468. So that was a crazy swing. We literally just got a V-shaped recovery. So I want to go over my portfolio and show you a few sectors that have done insanely good. So first off, I want to talk about the REITs, the Real Estate Investment Trust, and they're all going up on the news that Jerome Powell is going to cut interest rates like potentially by 1 to 2% but in the next 12 months, so in 1 year from now. So look at this. This one's actually a monthly paying REIT. It's one I really like. This is Realty Income. You actually get paid monthly dividends with this one. They're also in the S&P 500. They also are credit rated from S&P Global and Moody's. And let me also show you my moomoo portfolio. So I also own another REIT in there. It's our second largest holding. If you look, it's ticker symbol CUBE. And I have a fun fact to show you about CubeSmart. We'll be really quick with this. So ticker symbol CUBE, this is a boring self-storage REIT. They literally just do self-storage, and check this out. They actually hit an all-time high yesterday, but they're very close to their all-time highs, just off 0.41% from their highs. But look at that. Something as boring as self-storage is doing insanely good. It's not just CubeSmart as well. I actually saw this one YouTuber who makes videos only about REITs who is super bearish on this REIT right here, all the self-storage industries, but it keeps going up. But matter of fact, Public Storage has been one of the best performing REITs. They're literally up in the past 3 months, 32%, literally 32. And that's better than Agree Realty. I mean, Agree Realty is a great one. They're up 26%. This one also pays you monthly dividends, but that's what's crazy. Let me just show you how my portfolio did today. So we only had 2 stocks down, McDonald's, it's kind of like a mini REIT. McDonald's, a lot of their market cap, over a third of their market cap is their real estate assets. And we also had Realty Income down today, which we went over. But if we head over here, this is my moomoo portfolio where once I buy a stock in here, I'll literally never sell it for the rest of my life. We actually have the oil industry not doing great right now. And it's not just EOG Resources. You have Chevron. I think Chevron and EOG Resources are pretty good buying opportunities right now. This company actually has a rule where they will pay out 70% of all free cash flow that they make to shareholders in the form of dividends and share buybacks. So check this out. In the most recent quarter, they made $1.22 billion of free cash flow. By rules of the company, they will return 70% of that to the shareholder through stock buybacks or special dividends. So that's why if we actually go and look at EOG Resources, look at the amount of stock buybacks that they're doing. Just in the past 2 quarters, they've spent over $1 billion buying back their own company, almost $2 billion. And the whole entire company is worth $67 billion. So that's well over 1% of the entire company. And on top of the stock buybacks, they're also doing special dividends. So their normal dividend only cost $520 million. Look, the quarter before it cost $525. Why did it go down? It's because of the stock buybacks. But why does it say it cost $1.34 billion right there? That's when they do these special dividends. So they all the time do these special dividends, but they've stopped the special dividends recently and instead have been spending that money doing stock buybacks. But don't worry, there will be a day back in the future where they will do special dividends again. So that's why I think this one, if you're a dividend investor, is a pretty good buying opportunity, as well as Chevron, ticker symbol CVX. This one has a 4.73% dividend yield, and they're a $250 billion company, one of the biggest companies in the world. And yeah, you get a 4.73% dividend yield, and you're kind of backed by Warren Buffett on that one. Warren Buffett owns a ton of that stock, but let's see what else is up today. Actually, let's go to all our stocks. I don't think there was anything crazy. I mean, First Solar, has anyone heard of this stock? Actually, they have a ton of China exposure, but despite having a ton of Chinese exposure, look at First Solar's net income growth. I mean, you can't make that up. Just in 2022, they were kind of losing money. Now they just started cranking out net income. So good for First Solar, and they're up 15% on the day. So that's pretty cool. But out of my portfolio, we also had one of our largest holding in this portfolio. We're up over double on this stock. They were up 4% today, which is pretty cool. Now, this one has been a roller coaster of a hold. Even though I bought it way back here, they went up to well over $200, from 208 all the way down to 132. back up to almost $200, and here we are at $162. And look at this stock. You're like, this company is still at all-time highs. I don't know if I want to buy Powell Industries, but let me just show you a quick few fun facts about this company. Look on the left there. Their forward PE ratio is a 13.47. So they're literally trading at 13 times earnings at all-time highs. And they also have a dividend. Oh yeah, real quick, look at this net income growth. You can't make up this net income growth. This company also has zero debt, so this company is literally debt-free. But check this out. I want to show you how much their dividend cost. Their dividend only cost $3.18 million. Their dividend literally cost them nothing. And if we look at their cash on hand, they have $330 million of cash. So they have so many years of dividends they like stored up that they could pay out. But look, this $332 million of cash, it made them $4.51 million in pure interest. So to the point where they're making more interest now than the dividend cost. Look at this. They used to not make any interest because, rates weren't high. But because Jerome Powell has raised interest rates, this company, I've listened to their earnings call, they said, yeah, we put our cash, we put them in the 1 to 3 week treasury bills. So they literally just start cranking out that interest. Another stock I'm buying right now, I'll go ahead and show you in my Robinhood portfolio. So I've been buying the dip like crazy on Google stocks. So we now own 10.8 shares. We also have a very small dividend coming in from them of $1.83. But actually, if I show you my total percentage change on every stock, we're only down on Google right now. So that's why I'm really starting to want to buy more and more Google. We bought them on September 9th. Today's September 10th, but I'm about to buy a lot more Google. I promise you that. Actually, Salesforce did really good today. Salesforce was up 2.21%. That's crazy. Oh yeah, and Constellation Energy, they are a nuclear stock, and nuclear stocks are fueled by uranium. And now there was news around like Vladimir Putin. Yeah, look at this. I'll read this really quick. Russia Putin says maybe we should think about exports such as uranium. So I don't know. They're bullish on the uranium commodity, and so that sent up Constellation Energy, which is one of my favorite stocks, by the way. I'll be really quick with this one. So here's why I like Constellation Energy so much. So first off, we actually use them, we pay them, but look at their net income. So they made $810 million in the most recent quarter. So remember that. They made $810 million, and their dividend only cost them $110 million a quarter. Literally. So they have such a low payout ratio, and on top of that, since they have such a low payout ratio, look at the amount of stock buybacks that they're doing. They bought back $1 billion of the company just in 2 quarters. So, or really, they bought back $1.5 billion in the past year, and the whole company is worth $58 billion. So that's over 2% of the company they've bought back just in the trailing 12 months. So companies that do stock buybacks are really attractive to me, and they also appreciate in stock price a bunch. So yeah, but if we go to the week chart on this, actually, we're finally positive on the week. But look at this. A month ago, we were over $14,000. We're slowly creeping back up to $14,000. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments. And hey, don't forget to drop a like on the video. I really would appreciate it. I know this video was kind of random. I haven't made a video in a very long time. And if you actually don't know, I'll quickly mention this. I stream on TikTok, the stock market live every single day. The stock market's open, except on Saturdays actually. But yeah, so we even stream on Sunday and Friday. But we actually just got banned on TikTok. I'll actually tell you why. I got banned on TikTok because I mentioned Mo Altria Group, which, funny enough, look at Mo Altria Group. Who knew that? Well, if you look at it on the non-dividends reinvested chart, look at the 5-year. It's like they're not at all-time highs yet. Look at this. Mo Altria Group is not at all-time highs. But let's go ahead and look at it on the dividend reinvested chart, because Mo Altria Group has a super high dividend yield, so it's fair to look at that because you would want to add back the 7% return. Look at this. Mo Altria Group is actually at an all-time high on the dividend reinvested chart, and even at all-time highs on this chart, they have a 7.67% dividend yield. And if you look to the left of that, they're trading at 9 times earnings. So they're trading at, what seems to be a pretty fair valuation, and, everyone, is kind of bearish on that industry. It's a dying out industry. And I'm not going to mention what they do, because if I get banned on TikTok for saying what they do, I might get banned on here. But yo, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. If you want to download the moomoo app or the Weeble or Robinhood app. I'll have an affiliate link in the description, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.